Yeah, no, we're just adding another reason for the Inquisition to hate us. Ugh.
I mean, they have plenty enough, I would imagine.
Yeah, one more reason doesn't matter.
So, as you guys are traveling in the warp to, I think Zaith was your target.
Yep.
The first one, I think we're planning to just do tour de force of like...
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? What the fuck is it? What Roll20 is doing here?
But
It's a new thing, apparently.
yep, yeah, they added where you can actually.
What can you see my?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
and they also added. Whee!
Again, as I said,
Cones.
better late than never. Considering Foundry had that for fucking months already.
Yeah, I was about to say it's like, oh good, they're finally catching up with Foundry.
Because we used to have to make our own little templates.
Yeah.
It's a miracle. Anyways,
Yeah.
so I'll start with Jace. So what would you be doing, say, in the middle of a jump at the start of your shift?
Liaising with security teams, making sure that the ship is secure, given the number of people who have gotten onto this ship before, and
Would you have your own office?
I would assume that as we're all very important figures, we probably would.
Yeah.
Except I don't know where the orc sleeps. Ugh.
I probably was given
yeah.
a closet.
It's just a rejigged prison cell.
It's literally just a prison cell. They just leave the door unlocked, just in
Yeah.
case. So, anyways, Jace, you're like in your office, and would you be wearing your armor?
Probably not if he doesn't sleep in it. So probably not.
All right. Roll me. I think it's agility. Yeah, agility.
Agility.
Agility, dexterity, whichever. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm gonna re-roll that.
It's not much worth to re-roll it.
No, okay,
Like you can if you want, but
it'll be fine.
as you're like sitting at your desk, like your desk is basically bolted to the floor. However, everything on your desk, your chair, and you on your chair, go slamming into let's see, the front wall towards the front of the ship.
Oh, actually, I was gonna say, would it make more sense for it to either be agility, or would it make sense for it to be acrobatics?
That would work too.
Okay, because then I rolled a 79. I have an 81 in acrobatics, so
All right, so you're able to catch yourself grabbing your desk or something. Everything else goes flying to the front of the room, or at least towards the front of the ship.
okay. That is getting an immediate comm to the bridge of like, what the fuck is going on?
You don't get an answer.
Jace will then try and comm his nearby security teams in that case.
You also don't get an answer.
Well, time to put on the armor. In that case. Just a quick question. How long would this have been? Roughly.
See, this distance you could probably do in one jump. Oh god, it's still circle.
Will these squares make a
You
circle?
could probably do it in one jump, but it'd probably take So I'd say it's probably been about 3 days
Okay,
in warp.
okay, yeah, I'm just asking because the fact that Jace still has his limp arm currently.
I'm sure you've practiced enough to get your armor on at least.
Yeah, 100%. You can do it one-handed, it's fine. So, yeah, he'll put on the newly rejigged lighter armor now.
And as you, I'm assuming, make your way to the bridge,
Yep.
you find something that is probably very, very disconcerting for you. As the entire trip, including the destination, you find absolutely no one. Skespis, what would you be doing 3 days into a warp trip?
I believe I actually would have started doing some small research, some basic pondering about the idea I threw at you in private message. And because of that, I would basically assume, not assume, but just to show every time we travel, like, I have this power. Just give me a moment. Yeah, it can be sustained, so yeah, as on a I cast it on fettered, and I have this power always active, so it's 750 meters range of this. So basically, if someone approaches, I knew ahead of time.
That's not what I meant to do. I was trying to see if it had a thing in there. But go ahead and roll me a sign of science. What knowledges do you have?
Both Psychers
Actually.
and Warp. In terms of Forbidden Lore.
Yeah, those. Roll me a Forbidden Lore Warp at -20.
Okay, I will try.
This is specific. That's for your research.
Okay, I will spend a fate point. Yeah, I do spend a fate point. But it was close. No dice.
I'm assuming you're probably in your sanctum room kind of thing that you have, probably meditating.
Yes.
Do you float when you meditate?
Considering I have telekinesis right at some, like, already for quite a while, I would say yes.
You feel more with your warp senses than anything as the ship comes to a screeching halt in the middle of the warp. It's a mixture of a wall in front of the ship, a more metaphysical one than an actual one, as much as it is something grabbing the ship and stopping it. As you wake up from your meditation, your head banging into the front wall of your sanctum. Luckily, you've probably kept it free of debris.
Yes, we don't want to deal with any unlucky accidents.
What do you do?
Yeah, hold on. What sort of equipment do I have? What do I have? Microbeat. Yeah, I for now like pat on my microbeat and say, hello, what's going on? Why are we stopping?
As you cycle through your contacts and you don't get any responses, how soon would you contact Jason and all of that?
Considering I wouldn't get any response at all, I would be like, Perhaps our chief of security would know something. And also, I probably
Jace.
would, basically because that mind scan is also active, so I would know if I have any living things within that range.
Your mind scan seems to be normal in the sense that, yes, you'd sense people around, doing stuff all the time. There's still people around on the ship.
Okay.
Jace, as you enter the bridge, your Vox opens up and you hear Sakesvis.
What is it, Psyker?
Hello to you as well, Arch Militant. Do you perhaps know what's going on? I cannot raise anyone. And we stopped for some reason.
Yeah, I've just noticed that there's nobody on the bridge either.
Oh, I will join you in a moment.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm going anyway.
I'm putting all of my equipment. I'm ready for trouble. That power is still being sustained, and I walk towards the bridge.
As you make your way to the bridge, it takes a somewhat bit of time. Ships are big. You don't see anyone, even where your mind skin says you should. It's just say you pass a break room basically, and you'd get that, yes, there's people in the break room. You peek inside and there's no one there.
Okay, and I don't see any shadowy silhouettes moving about, because I have an idea of what... Sorry, I talked over you, Marie.
I said you do not.
Okay. But, yes, I guess it's interesting. But yeah, I continue.
Yep. And then we go to Zoggle. What's your toughness, Zoggle?
53, but my bonus is a 10.
Okay. So, I'm assuming that wherever you're sleeping is significantly more dangerous for the average person in terms of debris when it comes to a sudden stop. You wake up covered in tools and sharp objects and that kind of stuff, completely undamaged. The most that it is your head kind of hurts from it slamming into the wall. And the most disconcerting part is one of your side projects is sitting in your lap and vibrating in a way that you know it shouldn't be. In the sense that it's probably about to explode.
Ooh, this is not good. I throw it out of the room.
Yeah, and it does indeed explode outside. Not enough to damage stuff, just one of those how the cell phones were kind of exploding. So if you were holding it probably wouldn't be great, but it doesn't actually damage anything.
Oh, so in other words, I had a Note 4?
Yeah. You do notice that your drinking buddies from the ship's administratum are here.
Okay.
You do distinctly remember them before passing out. And generally, when you drink with them, they wake up in the same room as you because they also passed out.
Did party move? I didn't hear anyone. I just start wandering around, poke my head. It's like I figured eventually I'll just like start looking at every room and then find my way to the bridge eventually.
So, Jason Sakismus, you guys are kind of like hanging out in the bridge and half trying to figure out what's going on, half trying to figure out where the hell everybody is, as you see a green head pop in the door.
Oh boy, out of everyone that can still be around, it's the Emperor. Damn orc.
Have you seen drinking buddies? I woke up. They're gone.
Yeah, that seems to be a common theme right now along the ship.
You're still here though.
Something peculiar seems to have happened. Where there should be people, there are none. I can still have a feeling that there are living souls around us where they should be, but we do not see anyone.
You see my character just walk up, start tap your head like, you have souls in there?
Not in there. I can see them, you know. And I take it that we are at the bridge, so I have the same feeling that.
Yeah. In fact, there should be a full bridge crew, and like, from what you can sense, they're still moving around as like a bridge crew would. There's just nothing there.
I am sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation as to why we seem to not be able to see our crew.
Oh, I assure you, Arch-Militant, when warp is concerned, the definition of logical explanation gets very, very wide.
I see sarcasm is lost on you, Psycho.
Oh, I'm entirely serious when those matters are concerned. But yeah, would you allow me, a roll to see, like... I have some, like, theories, like, as a player, but would Sakismus have any idea that maybe there's, like, some desynchronization of the warp or something? We are on a different planes of warp existence?
That's a reasonable theory.
Oh, okay.
From your knowledge of warp, and you don't have to roll it, just the fact that you have it trained, you know that that is the thing that can happen.
So I won't bother you with technicalities and potentially dangerous knowledge, but when it comes to warp, sometimes wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff happens.
Lovely. So what do we do about it? Oh, who is that?
I'm not entirely
It's
sure.
Jay.
Hello, Dave.
Jay!
Yeah, I slept through the alarm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Understandable.
So as you three are discussing, at least the two of you, and then the orcs just going around touching things.
I'm still looking for my drinking buddies.
Well, the lights noticeably start dimming. And it less seems like a supernatural source, and more just that, like, the lights are losing power.
Oh, that is not good.
What is it?
Well, our power source, Uh, the thing that everything runs on it, including our Galar fields.
Oh, that
The
just
killer fields have emergency power as well.
I do
hear,
not have tech use. I'm assuming that, I'm just like
That's fair.
playing safe.
You just hear my character cock his head. It's fine. It happened all the time on Orc ship. Nothing bad ever happened, except that one time.
Yeah, well, I don't know if
One
you've
time something
noticed.
bad did happen.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you've noticed, Orc, but we are not on an Orc ship. We are on a human ship, and if those fields fail, a lot of people are going to die.
Well,
Problem, how?
what would you be
Yes.
doing at the start of your day? Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. What would you be doing towards the end of your day?
Prayer?
Just in the chapel in your room.
Probably in the chapel.
All right. As you're sitting there praying towards the end of the day, you roll me agility or acrobatics if you have it. That's not terrible enough. You stumble and fall over, but not terribly, as everything in the room seems to shift towards the front of the ship. And when you get up and look around, there's no one around. Normally there'd be some ecclesiarchy and some of the Sisters of Battle about, even in the chapel. But there's no one. You're alone.
What's with this spoopy crap?
And if you cycle through to contact people, you are able to contact Jace and Sakisvis. I'm assuming you want to try to contact the orc, but he is also there. And they are on the bridge, also alone.
Yeah, let's all regroup on the bridge. It seems... Otherwise, we're not going to be able to find anyone, huh?
On your way to the bridge, well, and you notice that, again, as those three, the lights are dimming, so it is getting harder to see things, and the other thing is that there's not much to see, as there's absolutely no one on the way to the bridge. Even if you guys say check the captain's quarters, Thrain is also missing.
Ah, bollocks.
As is your tech priest, but that's not as much of an issue. You still have your orc.
Yay. So I can't blame the captain for putting us in this situation. I can't blame the tech priest for his tech fucking up. Lovely.
Hey, 60% of the time, he fixes it all the time.
Those are good odds.
There have been worse odds. And as you all do meet up, the power finally fails and the lights go off. You are left in darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Okay, let's head to the main reactor, see if
Thankfully, I am fine.
Okay, let's head to the reactor. See if, since we're down an actual tech priest, we're gonna have to hope that the orc can look things over.
Don't worry, I found a new thing I use as wrench.
We can deal with the tech priest screeching at us once we're not seemingly phased out of existence. So let's get moving. Come on.
No, of course, of course. And along the way, I'll like explain to Welton that I guess I was thinking that we might have suffered, and I made the name completely the fuck up. But I guess we will take. I think we might be suffering from the effect of something called chrono discrepancy or chrono latency. Because I can still detect the souls of our other crew members, we just don't see them.
Well, be that as it may, I guess the blind shall lead the blind here.
Just nod your head and pretend to understand.
My character just still just looking like runes were passing by, even ones he probably looked in already.
Mm-hmm. And as you guys go, you do see signs of habitation, like someone's lunch out on the table, like a coffee mug sitting in a coffee pot or recap, whatever the hell it's called, that kind of stuff. There's just absolutely no one. And as you reach the reactor, when you go in, it is indeed what you would expect to find in the reactor room. However, it's what you'd expect to find in a reactor room if the reactor room had been sitting unattended for about 1,000 years. There's dust covering everything, parts are more broken down than rust, and the reactor sits cold.
What in the fuck is going on here?
Oh boy.
And I'd
Easy.
like all four of you to roll me willpower.
Oh no.
Any modifiers?
No.
Or just flat? Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna re-roll that. Ugh. Oh my god! Ugh.
Just out of curiosity, this wouldn't be considered fear, would it?
I'll allow it.
Alright, because I get a. Let's
Yeah,
see,
it's
for
fear.
every. Alright, and since each one of these are near, I get a plus 30 to this.
Yes. Ugh.
That's just absolutely hilarious.
Because of. I got the. What's the name? Where's the one? There's one
You
here
also have
that.
a trait that lets you count people. Do they count as a full orc or a half orc?
I think it was specified in the description. I remember you posted it one, and I think human is like 2 humans per orc, or I'm not sure. Like it should be described.
There it is.
Yeah, 2
Okay,
non-orcs.
so. Alright, so.
So that'd be plus 10.
Yeah, which still would have been within it.
Yeah. I was just curious. Anyways, I believe it's just
I think it's
tier
usually-
1 at this point, as you hear a cackling laughter that between the voices that you've heard of people in Xenos across your adventures, It's a mixture of the worst that you've heard from the Eldar, the Necrons, the humans, the Yorks. Just a mixture of the worst, most fearful voices that you've ever heard are cackling just behind you, over your shoulder.
Over all of our shoulders, or
Yes.
and it just appeared like out of nowhere. Like basically, I guess I didn't detect anything incoming through mind scan.
Correct.
All right. Okay, so obviously surprised. I whip around, shock stuff at the ready as warp energies are gathering about, and
There's nothing there. What's the fear one do? I actually don't think it's anything important for Jace. Like, yeah, I failed, but
I mean, it's technically if it's like a fear effect and you failed it, then it's like the matter of like suffering from shock stuff, shock table.
yeah. But I think with like such a low thing, like I don't think it'll actually.
It's your call. You don't have to go with that.
Let's have a quick look at the fear rules, just quickly.
Yeah, fear one has no modifiers.
Because he only failed by one, and it was basically just fear one at this point. So.
Fear and damnation. Fear 1 would be disturbing. Fear 2, frightening.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but just like in the
horrifying
sense
and-
that, like, yes, he'd technically roll on the table, but he'd probably just roll something like,
Okay,
you're like
Here we go.
around or something.
Roll a D100 and add 10 for every degree of failure.
So just be D100 plus 10 on the fear, which I actually think you guys can have fear on the sheet.
Where is it?
Yeah, shock table under insanity.
Where in the fuck is that in the?
All right, talents.
295. You're looking in the book.
But on character sheet you have
Wow.
this under talents, and on the bottom insanity points, and you have like fear test, shock table, and whatnot.
Oh yeah. I forgot what it was. Okay. Okay. If the character fails a fear test in a combat situation.
Oh, yeah, there it is. So.
Yeah. If the character fails the fear
Oh.
test in a non-combat situation.
Alright. Yeah, there's also this rule.
Yeah, the character becomes unnerved and suffers a minus 10 penalty or any skill or test that requires concentration on his part. The penalty lasts while the character remains in the vicinity of the object of his fear. In addition, if their non-combat fear test is failed by 30 or more, the character also gains plus 1d5 insanity points. So, Jace is just a little bit unnerved.
Yeah, unnerved, and you don't actually even get the minus 10 because the object of your fear is not in the room with you.
Oh, okay, cool. So, yeah.
You just hear back goes, see, nothing to fear. If you don't look at it, it's not there. That's my logic for why it's not there, because I didn't turn around and look.
Okay, let's get a move on. Jace says, trying to regain his composure.
As you are regaining your composure, though, your Vox crackles to life, and you hear a staticky, broken report from one of your guardsmen that the hydroponics, the farmers in the hydroponics, are rioting and are brutally murdering anything they come across, except themselves. Oh god, there's blood everywhere, and then it cuts out.
This is an issue. Because that is where Jace would go to. But I have a feeling that if he goes there, he's going to find nothing because he can't see anything. So, I mean, they arrived in the warp, didn't they? They arrived via the warp. I'm just trying to think what Jace would do in this situation.
Even the navigator's out of contact.
Okay, well, Jace is just gonna say that we focus on getting to the reactor. Let's move.
Well, you're at the reactor.
Yeah, we
No,
do.
at the reactor.
Yeah, we are at
Okay.
the reactor, which is like
Hydroponics is where things were going to shit.
Okay, in that case.
There's like one thing to do. The Scooby tactic. The split up.
Yeah. Walton, you stay with the orc and keep it safe until you can identify a problem. Psyche, you're with me.
by your command, Archmilitant.
Wait, I don't get to fight? This ship suck.
Given that you're the only one here currently with technical expertise, yes, you're going to have to look at the reactor. Now, let's get moving, come on. As Jace starts to make his way to hydroponics.
You just hear my character pout as he starts smacking the reactor with the war scythe.
And I follow.
Split up and search for clues.
So does that make you two Fred and Daphne and us Shaggy and Scooby?
Good question.
Volma's in hydroponics summoning demons. Just imagine a slightly more immoral Scooby-Doo where there's acting like, ah, yes, there's something being haunted here, and then they just go rob the place. So, Zoggle, roll me a tech use.
Alright.
As you start banging the reactor. So, I mean, whatever happened here, the reactor's old now, and after getting some scrap onto it, you know it's hungry, and it needs those green rods that you've seen some of the others, especially the weird boys, like to wave around.
Oh god.
But you're not sure where any of them are.
I pretty much look over at Walton, pretty much try to describe what I'm looking for, and have a feeling he has no idea.
Welton, roll me a knowledge navy.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a priest.
Your navy lore or whatever. Yeah, long glowing green rod is probably fuel rod. Except that if you could see the glowing in the green part, one, you're probably going to be dead soon. Two, it means it's unshielded.
That's not good.
And so the orc is in front of you, basically asking for an unshielded fuel rod.
I mean, not exactly sure how I can help here.
Easy. You gonna find green thing? You give it to me.
Would both of you please roll me a D100?
Alright.
There is a section that has spare fuel rods. It is, however, empty. If you want to power the reactor back up, you will have to find something to replace it. Also, what does green mean for orcs again? Isn't it just that it's orky?
I think so. It's been a while since I actually looked up about the color. Because I know they had the whole thing of the different colors, like red makes things go faster and all that.
Purple is
Yeah.
stealthy or sneaky.
Yeah. Yep, because have you ever seen a purple orc?
Fair point.
So, Zoggle, there aren't a fuel rods. They must be purple and not green, so they're not the kind that you want here.
Let's see. Okay, here we go. Blue equals block, yellow equals wealth, bigger boom, or excess. Purple is stealth, black is tougher, and green the best color, but does nothing specifically.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
Oh, and red is go fast.
Jason suggests this. It takes some time, but as you step out into hydroponics, which is a fancy name for they have farms down here. You notice three very odd things. First is, one, there's light here, as the moon is full and high in the sky, kind of glowing a soft green.
Nice.
It's snowing, and there's a decent snowfall, and the jagged rip in the fabric of existence just kind of sitting there in the sky.
That is new.
Beyond it, you see a frozen wasteland as well.
Now, in the Emperor's name, what the fuck is that?
I don't know, you're the psyker. I thought you'd know more about this.
Can I even bother rolling to give an idea?
Roll knowledge warp.
And then penalties? Or just
Nah.
flat? Alright, flat. Okay.
Yeah, that seems to be a rip in the fabric of existence. Given that you're in the warp and not in real space, it likely goes. I mean, obviously goes somewhere. It is likely that it is. I'm just trying to find the right words. Leads to an existence, but from what you can feel around with your warp senses, the other side doesn't feel quite right.
Yeah.
In fact, from what you can tell, there's no warp energies on the other side.
Mm-hmm. So, bad news. This is a rift in reality, and we are in the middle of a warp. Good news. We are not all slaughtered by the demons, so it doesn't seem like the rift leads directly into the warp. Bad news. The place on the other side still feels rather bad. And bad news. I think that whatever we heard, if I were to guess, it probably came from the other side. Which... shit. It explains why my power didn't detect it.
Great.
Well, good news.
Oh.
Whatever this fucker is, at the very least, he doesn't give me a massive headache compared to those freaking untouchables and planks.
I mean, are you gonna go tell Welton so he could, kick it out?
In a jiffy. I think
Totally unclean.
DM wanted to say something. I was like, I kept speaking. Sorry.
No, I'm good. You guys can. Your voxes still work. You can still talk to each other.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I relay the information. Unless Chase stops me, I contact the others and relay information of what we found in the hydroponics.
I think. Yeah, it's not going to stop that.
Okay, so... Any idea where this fucking thing is?
Not really, no. My main way of detecting things is through their soul signature as they exist in the warp, and this thing has probably no warp energy whatsoever. But what I will try to do after... Actually, no, hold on. Let's conclude the conversation. So yeah, I respond that. I can try do something to the rift of reality itself, but, well, that's one thing.
Would Chase and Sakespis roll me awareness?
Absolutely.
Yes, let's do that.
Would this help? Or not really?
Yes.
Right.
What sit? Oh, sound. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, sound. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Alright, so let's see if I have modifiers applied. Yep. Show awareness with another +10. I'm gonna spend a fate point. I don't spend a fate point. But I still use it.
Yep.
Okay, much better.
So, as you are basically looking at this rift, you get a flash of insight. A moment into the future of an axe ripping into your flesh. As you break out of the vision and look around, while Jace doesn't seem to have noticed, you see what looks like men wearing metal armor and furs and strange spiky helmets sneaking up towards you guys in the dark.
Arch-militant incoming. I'll try to deal with the rift.
They do not come up on your line sense either.
Jace is going to immediately turn to where he is, to where Sakismus is sort of pointing out, and ready his storm bolter.
Yes. For a example of what they look like, please look in Warhammer chat.
Are we fighting Norscan raiders?
You are fighting Norscan Raiders.
Yeah, damn it. I was like, yeah, basically the idea that once was floated, yeah, we are using that one other way around. They are being isekais to us.
Question is where they hit with a truck.
Keep me covered, please.
No.
I think our plan is that Jace is like blasting fools, and Sakismus is trying to use their awesome psychic power to close the rift.
Last thing they remember was Nissan.
Off.
Hey, Nissan sells trucks. Yes, please view, Jace, roll me a,
Roll you a...
range attack.
Okay.
Because I know you have your storm as well, so...
Yep. What range would they be at? Just out of curiosity. This thing has a 90
Short.
meter range. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit more worrying, I'll admit. Do Norscans technically count as chaos?
For you in this regard, yes.
Okay, cool.
And do normally anyways, but
Yeah,
you
that'd
don't
be,
know what the hell these are, but they look like heretics.
therefore they are heretics.
Take hatred heretics as an inquisitor. So let's see, that would be 4, so 8 hits.
Yep.
So just roll one of your damage again.
What, one of them?
Yeah. I just want to see the number. Yeah. These guys at least just fucking explode as you shoot them. Sakismus,
Strangely cathartic.
roll me your sinus science. The sinus science is at -30.
Okay. I'm gonna.
After all of your bonuses. I mean, like, you add your bonuses in and then put -30 in.
Yeah, so from the stuff that I got, so okay.
Yeah.
-30. I'm gonna spend a fate point. Yeah, I actually do. Okay.
You're able to hold it closed, but it's more as if, like, a stapled wound. It's still there. Whatever's causing the wound is still around. You have, however, shut it so that more cannot come through.
Yeah, cut off the way for reinforcements, so basically do like basically psychic stitching.
Welton,
Yes,
as
sir.
you and the orc are in the reactor room, would you follow the orc as he leaves the reactor room? Or would you wait here?
Well, he's a technical dude, so I'd probably follow him.
As you follow him, he goes and he finds like a steel rod that you'd use for whatever. There's a variety of reasons you use a steel rod. And then he scrounges up a can of green paint from somewhere. Carries them both back to the reactor room and starts painting the steel rod green.
I'm just gonna be like, what?
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I'm glad
What?
Sinful is playing this character because it makes so much fucking sense for an orc.
As he finishes painting the rod green, you see it start glowing slightly as he just starts climbing down into the reactor and shoves it into one of the I forget the terminologies, but one of the holes. And climbs back up and hits an on button that you're pretty sure should not just be an on button. And the reactor starts powering back on.
I'm
After he
Emperor.
bangs it a couple more times.
He just need green rod.
And the lights turn back on. Dim still, but on.
God, that's so funny. The orc believes it'll work. It'll work.
Exactly.
I specifically told him that if anyone calls out that it shouldn't work, it won't. So, you got really close there with being confused and saying what, but you didn't actually say that shouldn't work, and so it did.
Because orc bullshit.
Amazing.
Okay, eat running. You want to get snack?
Let's see.
Also, I think that if we would not be in the middle of combat, Sakis would try to call the other two, or rather Welten, and basically give report that the rift in hydroponics is closed, but the source seems to still be active on the ship.
Well, it's a good thing I got a lot of ammo.
Use bathroom.
As the lights turn on, Jason Sakispis, you get a report that the lights are turning back on, but for you, it's slightly different. While the green moon is still in the sky, and you do know normally hydroponics has actual lights in the ceiling. Over to if you were facing the front of the shift, it would be the left side. I think that's starboard. No, right side. But yeah, starboard. Anyways, the sun starts rising. And
What in the fuck?
you see one of the castles that looks out over hydroponics has a certain symbol that you know well and probably don't love hanging from it. And stitched together leathery flags. It seems that these intruders have seized one of the castles.
Oh, joy. To be fair, I hope that by closing the rift, we'll get rid of that green thingy in the sky, but oh well.
Yeah, apparently not.
The rift is still open, technically.
Okay, I get what you mean. Like, basically, I cut off
Basically,
the...
you shut the door, but the door is still there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get it. Alright, So, Archmilitant, are we go killing again, or should we regroup before going killing again?
Let's regroup. No point going into a conflict without being at full strength.
I'm half hoping this goes over. And so, like, next week, we won't have Simon and Julie also show up and just be like, what the hell?
Your time on the ship is relatively normal, but 3 of your senior command seem to have disappeared somewhere.
One of them somehow turned into a vending machine. We're not sure how.
Let's see.
I think as along the way, as
That's
I
weird.
think I got whatever I could have, I'm gonna drop the mind scan power. I'm no longer sustaining it.
Alright, I just need a minute.
Well, Mimi says hi. Apparently.
Hello, Mimic.
Hello?
Wow. Wow.
Yes, cat.
Uh. Oh. Oh, it's in Russian.
Who knew?
Oh, that's not something I expected to find, but okay. see. I can archive you. Map mode. I saw that as.
Yeah, I have it on my other monitor.
I've been watching it, but I saw that he was doing it. Just one of those, of course he is.
Okay, I've muted myself in Discord. Currently, we are just waiting for DM to prepare stuff because something clearly is gonna happen. We'll see, we'll see.
In case you guys are wondering what the hell I'm doing.
I'm guessing preparing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I was sitting here, I was trying to figure out which Final Fantasy is Stranger of Paradise.
That's the backstory of one where you play as Garland.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
God, I really should get around to playing that at some point. It looks so fun.
Chaos!
Cause I turned on a speed run and I'm like, I don't remember what this is because I don't remember like hearing anything about it.
I need to kill chaos. And
Your
I forgot.
chaos.
Yeah.
And of course, the most legendary gif of like bullshit playing Careless Whisper. Well, we are in Fantasyland, boys.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean,
I know, I'm joking.
if you haven't, if you don't remember the flavor of hydroponics, is that it's in fact just a feudal farmland.
Yes.
Is anyone else going robot or is it just me?
Everybody's roboting.
I hear everyone okay.
I heard you guys dying. I'm dying.
See if that fixes it.
Yeah, turn this off.
Oh, that seems like a Discord issue more than
Hi,
anything.
hi.
There we go.
I have recovered. I am now at 190. Well, back at the 192, 185.
I'm at 92. And I was nice. I turned off the sound clip so I didn't play again.
Oh, nice. I was worried when you said that it actually just played when you joined.
Yeah, it's set up to where anytime you join certain servers, you could have a different soundboard play.
It just muted and deafened me for no reason. That was weird.
Yeah, you
I mean,
could ask.
You know what I'd
Jay.
do if I had Nitro.
Yeah.
So you guys should just set yourselves up in a like this box.
Can anyone select their tokens?
You might not be able to select yours and have to pull yourself out again
Ah, that's fine.
because. Oh no, I'm just an idiot. I think that's weird. Why can't I select any of your tokens? Oh, I'm on
No.
GM there. Okay.
I wouldn't mind over to. There we go.
All right. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't select your tokens. No, I was on GM layer.
Oh.
I was like, I can see your tokens aren't on GM layer. As you guys head towards the castle, in addition to the not at all suspicious leather banners with the symbol of Chaos United on them, you also see a number of spears with heads on them, and the heads are wearing guard helmets.
I'm sorry, they're what?
Heads on spears in front of the walls. The heads are wearing guard helmets, like your soldiers' helmets.
Oh.
Okay, that's it.
No murdering!
Okay, everyone here dies.
And like I said, banners hanging from the walls that are stitched together from leather that you don't know where that is. I mean, it's human leather basically. That have the symbol of chaos burned into them.
Yeah, they skinned him alive or something.
Let me just quickly roll something just to see how frothing pissed Jace is. He's keeping it under control, but you can tell he is incredibly pissed.
They're at least smart enough to stay. They stay in the cover mostly until you guys are close. Then actually, why? There we go. Let's throw a few more in there.
This is how we start, or would you have opportunity to like position ourselves in this like
You can position yourself in the square.
in the
Can't even
starting
tell.
area?
I can't even tell what is meant to be this.
What the squares are?
Yeah, what the starting area is.
Oh,
I figured everywhere above the castle line.
oh, I'm an idiot. There you go.
Oh, so that means that Jason Butler definitely going to be front and center.
Yeah.
Also, yes. For those that were not here when it was being discussed, you may have noticed that Jace has downsized his power armor because it was getting a little bit too in the way.
You just see my character start trying to slather the back of it with the extra green paint he had.
Doing his best.
You may also notice that he has a Power Fist glove currently strapped to his belt. He can't use it currently because he's got like one hand free, but he may be able to switch to it in a moment. Okay. Well, I think it's safe to say that both Jace and Welton are not up for talking. Judging by the
Neither are
fact.
they.
Cool. Then cool. In that case, I think we'd probably just gonna be rolling initiative. I would
Yeah,
assume.
we started blasting.
I think maybe we should start equipping our guardsmen with something better than a flashlight.
I'll have you know, the last gun is a very solid weapon. It's just that everything else we
Hey.
got up against is fucking cheating.
Hey now, there's nothing wrong with a flashlight. One of the things on my gun is a red flashlight that is quote unquote a red light.
I don't know. I like the idea that anytime someone slanders the lasgun, Jace goes, you know what? The lasgun is a very reliable weapon. It has
So I
just
So I have
starts
to
listening.
ask, if las guns are lasers and so therefore shoot at the speed of light, does an orc las gun shoot faster than the speed of light?
Only if they believe it to be to do so.
It has to be colored with what's the name? Red, yellow, and blue.
And the question is, if it's shooting faster than light, does it actually do anything?
Oh, my head hurts. Oh my god, I want a 2.
I just noticed that we actually have a sword.
Oh shit, we do.
Yeah, I don't think you guys can actually hit it though.
Nah,
Yeah,
doesn't do
what?
anything for us. Well, in turn order, there's a sort button now.
I know, Roll20 is
Oh.
actually fucking getting his shit together.
Except, like I can hit it, but I don't think it does anything if you guys hit it.
Nah.
Which is kind of sad that it still shows it to you.
Hey, the fact that it's there, at least, you know, somewhat hopeful that they're doing good things.
Oh, they're going first. How spicy.
So the blue one starts screaming in charge. And are hitting.
God damn.
Shit.
Jace, the blue one's hitting you. You don't get a dodge.
Oh really?
It's in the crit range for Warhammer Fantasy.
Oh no. I don't know what that means.
Because like I think was it 1 to 5 with Warhammer Fantasy? You like it just hit. It's been a while.
Let me search that up. Oh my god, I need to stop abbreviating these fucking things.
That is not the right book that I had open.
Is it? Okay, so it's what? So it would be. Where would we come under the rules here? Combat, would it be? I would assume so. Uh, 128.
What's the book again? Oh, there it is. Okay. Fucking shit book. Oh no, maybe you can. Okay. I think it has to be a 1. Maybe it was.